Now, you did a group routine, and that group routine was outstanding. Not only did we beat the Crabapples, I think that you worked together on a whole. And I think, Peyton, what you bring to the team is that you want to be here. Were we missing 2 team members? Yeah, Brooke and Paige. They don't want to be here. The Supremes, the Temptations, even the Beatles replaced people in the group. Keep that in mind.
I really don't like the way Abby's acting. She's acting like Kelly and her girls are going to be replaced by Peyton and Leslie. Brooke and Paige have danced for the ALDC since they were 3. They're not replaceable.
First, we have Brooke. No apology, no text. And I know she has her phone with her. Brooke's 15 years old. She knows what's going on, and she knows right from wrong. And that leads me to Paige. If Paige wanted to dance, Paige would have come to dance class. All right, moving on. Peyton. In the dressing room at the competition, I heard a little smart mouth.
Just so all of you know, my name's Peyton. It's not Kendall, it's not Brooke, it's none of you, it's Peyton.
Yes. Yes. She wasn't getting smart. She was just letting you know her name.
I know her name's Peyton.
Then call her Peyton. Not Kendall, not Brooke. Peyton.
How about if I call her replaceable? Now, we have Asia. Asia, finally, you did the choreography you were given. You didn't pull focus. But I think whatever you do in the future, you need to do both. You need to be a star when that opportunity is available, and I need you to be an ensemble dancer and learn how to take direction when it calls for it. Yes? And last on my bottom rung here is Mackenzie. Mackenzie, you also did a great job in the group routine.
I'm floored that Kenzie's above Asia right now. Because Asia, that is not her style.
That's not Kenzie's style either, though.
I'm just curious to see why Kenzie's above her now.
They're on the same row.
But it does make a difference. I just disagree. I think Asia danced with this group better, and she was in a style that she is not normally in, and she pulled it off.
Well, Mackenzie, you got on the prop. You had to jump off the prop. She did the chin stand on the prop, and she did an aerial off the prop. That's why she's ahead of her.
I don't think Christy Ray had a right to be mad that Mackenzie was higher than Asia. And Abby said, because she didn't stick out. She just was basic, just like the other kids.
And next, we have Chloe. Now, Chloe, you did well in the group dance, and you also did well in the trio. Sometimes you win the battle, but you lose the war. And next we have Maddie. You do everything right. But if you're up here all the time winning, you're gonna quit working. Maddie needs to keep pushing herself. And if she keeps winning all the time, she might end up just like Brooke. You've been using that face for lyrical routines for the last how many competitions? But I want to see you dig just a little bit deeper. I want to see your facial expression change. Maddie needs to stay hungry. I have seen way too many students peak when they're 12 years old. I am not going to let that happen to Maddie. If you win too much when you're little, you quit working. Next, we're moving on to Kendall. Last week, you were on top of the pyramid. You did a trio. You did a group routine. Outstanding. And your mother, she stood in that dressing room and she had to take some really nasty, horrible crap. And your mother stood up for me. She stood up for the rest of the team.
I hate fighting with Kathy and her moms, but if it's gonna keep Kendall towards the top of the pyramid, it's worth the battle.
I think somebody is waiting with bated breath. And the top of the pyramid is Nia. Now, I'm sure that all of you are wondering why Nia is at the top of the pyramid. Nia is the only child that came to me at the conclusion of the competition and said, what can I do better?
Were there any mistakes that I made in the trio or in the group dance?
Yes, you were too far away at the end. So Nia, congratulations.
I can't remember the last time that I was on the top of the pyramid. I've worked so hard, and it's great that Abby finally sees that.